Hi, everybody. Thanks so much for joining our session today on building a better future with gaming, NFTs, and social good. My name is Jeremy Del Rosa. I'm the founder and CEO of Leyline, and I'm happy to share with you today the progress we've made so far on our open source, not for profit project and the enormous potential that blockchain can bring to society. To share a bit of my background, I've been in tech for about 20 years now, and the last 10 years are spent over at Blizzard Entertainment. I played a number of different roles there and helped to launch a bunch of AAA games like Overwatch, Hearthstone, Heroes of the Storm, Diablo 3, and a number of World of Warcraft and StarCraft 2 expansions. I also spent some time in Paris working out of our European office to run digital marketing and data science and data analysis teams, and also spent about 3 years working out of our esports department to run international operations and business development, helping to launch the Overwatch League and a number of Activision Blizzard esports leagues across the globe. I also had a brief tenure heading up our TESPO organization, which was our collegiate esports program. After spending so much time in the industry, I learned that gaming has such enormous potential for being a force for good. And it became my passion to try to figure out how we can leverage the 2.7 billion gamers in the world to allocate some of that time and energy and revenue and computing power and cognitive problem solving power towards solving problems in the real world. So when the pandemic hit in 2020, it was a wake-up call for me. I had lost my mother and family members and friends and observed suffering taking place all over the globe. And I decided to resign from my comfortable position at Blizzard to invest everything I had into launching a social impact, not-for-profit, open-source organization. And our mission with Leyline is to eradicate poverty by paying the people to do good. And in large part by harnessing the new revolution in blockchain and NFTs to build an ecosystem of positive impact and sustainable passive income for everybody across the globe. And that's what we're going to talk about today. So let me introduce you to Leyline. We are a 501c3 California nonprofit and an open source, open knowledge project. Our mission is to eradicate poverty by rewarding the people who do good. So here's a problem that we want to solve. Doing good is expensive and complicated in the real world. You have to sacrifice your time, your money, your skills, your network, and you often don't really get paid or rewarded for that. You don't know who to trust, you don't know what partners are the best, and you don't even have a great feedback mechanism when you've actually done your good. So Leyline encourages impact through individual, community, and global engagement. We gamify the good that you do and give a monetary reward for wellness, arts, and charity. And through our prize pool and the fact that we have a sustainable business model, it lets us become this frictionless platform to distribute money to people in need all over the globe, through both our prize pool, but also through the nonprofit partners that we have. And finally, by incentivizing good deeds, we're actually creating this volunteer pipeline to nonprofit organizations, academic institutions, and other social impact orgs, and driving enthusiasm and resources to consistently engage and participate. So what we're building is essentially a collectible NFT game powered by social impact. So the idea and the concept here is that the NFTs that we build will evolve, unlock more content, and actually increase in value when the community performs more social good. So you first begin by earning Leyline points by volunteering or improving your personal health through exercise and mindfulness and proper sleep, donating blood, participating in a beach cleaning or a local cleaning, any number of different activities that we onboard through our nonprofit partners. You then spend these Leyline points to earn NFTs and randomized cash value prizes that are in our prize pool, a large part of which are actually donated in by our sponsors. In doing so, you now start to collect these NFTs that represent your digital identity, and all of these NFTs are grounded on your personal acts of altruism and the acts of altruism of your friends in your community that are participating on Leyline. So these NFTs represent avatars, personal artworks that are donated by artists, backgrounds, companions, and we also gamify your profile through achievements, events, and competitions. Now you may be asking, what the heck are NFTs? Well, NFTs are non-fungible tokens. They are unique, highly versatile digital assets that are owned by the individuals and built on blockchain technology, which essentially means that these are unhackable and uncopyable, because the information is stored on the entire network and shared and decentralized across everybody's computers. So this means that you can now have unique assets that can't be copied, representing art, music, video, books, even your identity and property that you own in a real world. So these NFTs, these assets, can be freely traded and sold with reduced risk of fraud anywhere on the open internet. So what we see today is that NFTs are exploding in mainstream popularity. In Q1 2021 alone, there was already $2 billion worth of NFTs sold and traded in open marketplaces. And we can see here that major musicians and artists are now getting into the space and putting their artwork and creative work onto NFTs and selling them for tremendous amounts of money. And these are believed to have incredible value, not just because the community's behind them, but the fact that these assets actually have true uniqueness and scarcity and added functionality built in to the digital assets. So the real challenge we have and the true opportunity is how do we harness all of the revenue that's now flowing into the space and the asset and value being generated and ensure that it's being distributed fairly and justifiably across the entire world and into people's hands that desperately need income and value and opportunity. This is what we are aiming to do through Leyline. So in the short period of time we've been operating, our community's already had real-world impact, in large part incentivized by our prize pool and these NFTs. Our community has spent over 250,000 hours donating their computing power to accelerate scientific research on COVID, cancer, climate change, and a host of other humanitarian challenges. We've also helped to promote and incentivize personal wellness through daily exercise and sleep check-ins, and over 21,000 days have been checked in already. And our community has also spent over 800 hours volunteering to do blood donations, community cleanups, and other forms of community service. And the end goal here is that we're now able to build in the economic incentives for these folks to actually participate. And so far, we've already minted 470 NFTs, which are now able to be traded and sold in open marketplaces for real cryptocurrency, as well as just direct cash distribution through a prize pool in both cash value prizes like gift cards, but also specific cryptocurrencies that have been donated by our sponsors. And we've been really fortunate to have built a broad coalition of communities and organizations to support the cause. We are deeply entrenched in the crypto and NFT space and backed by Clayton, which is a blockchain built by Kakao with over 120 million users in their chat ecosystem, and with nonprofits and academic institutions that are happy to have this type of engagement mechanism plugged into their operations. And so ultimately, we're building this ecosystem, a reinforcing feedback loop where everybody wins. Creators, artists, and musicians are earning NFT commissions from their sales. Impact organizations are getting volunteers and donations. And ultimately, the people doing good are getting paid while helping others. So our team is made up of veterans from the gaming, tech, and esports industries. There are over 70 people on the team now volunteering with a core group of 12 paid staff members. So we can really use your help. We are still growing and just getting started with development, and we really want our vision to become a reality. So you can join easily, sign up for free on leyline.gg, join our Discord server. If you have the capacity, we can absolutely use a donation to help fund a development team and to fund the prize pool. Or if you're interested in partnering up or being a sponsor, we are always happy to collaborate. This blockchain space is so wonderful because we all know that in order to win and be successful, we have to work together. So send us a note at hello@leyline.gg. Thank you so much for joining us, and have a wonderful day.